Well, the summer humidity has abated, the roof is open, and it's time for football at NRG Stadium here in Houston, Texas. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And good coverage there on special teams. Down shy of the 20.
Ultra.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A first carry from Amir Abdullah. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. On the delay, this is Abdullah. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Oh, look at this play call. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point in the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, like you said, it worked. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Rolling to his right. This is screen to Abdullah. And able get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring your running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They defer to White out of the shotgun. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. No score after one on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Tucker. Jeff Okuda up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Ritter on the 4th down try. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Ritter will set up to throw it. It's complete. Abdullah. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left them almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every ball he could look out. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. Taken down, back at the 25. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. So this defense, they gave him some yards on this drive. And bottom line, they came up with a sack when it mattered.
And we know that every down counts, but let's be honest about it. People focus on 3rd down as a real key down in any drive, any situation. They took full advantage of 3rd down there and made a play.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Carey alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Stroud sets up the play action. This one taken in by Stover. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
I have to think a major focus in the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half, seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. On third down, Mixon. And this will be the Texans' first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. Slot man moves right. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On the quick, right?
Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. 21 yards there on third down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they're very big trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Man, come on. That man was stopped.
Inside the 25. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before.
Oh, you got a fixed tackle.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit.
Tackle!
They're starting to make some headway.
He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
And the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second and 8 coming from the 19. Quick
Y'all got to tackle him. God damn.
From the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Under.
4th down, 4th quarter, here's Stroud. That is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
And here we are in the 4th quarter. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hey, south.
Mixon will take this one in for Texans touchdown. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game. And here we go, our first touchdown, and it comes in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long. But now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as those guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown that defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Ritter back to throw. Forced out to his left. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Ritter. This goes out wide for Madison. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, they run with Madison. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't
No
you?
doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. This one, maybe back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. There's 2nd down. Here's Ritter. He'll buy some time right. This is caught by Tucker. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here now, 2nd and goal. Ritter wants to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Oh, ready. 11. Hey.
Stroud to throw it. They'll get this complete to Collins. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Here's 1st down.
Oh, ready.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. He's got it to Collins complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That was a long
Beat
shot,
the Texans with the Raiders.
chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown.
Really had to clock him for real.
Brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the
That
other
was
side.
really a game, being able to
Now, we've seen some incredible
manage
players
the
win
clock.
games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
Those are highlights. Solid run by Bruce. Why they got him running so slow? You're talking. You alright, buddy?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Purdy. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy. But they certainly...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, he shifts past him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. McCaffrey going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Purdy on the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
On the move to his left. And he is going to be out of bounds here, short of the line to gain, so that will be a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's going to be, and it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders taking it right down Broadway. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and, boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Ritter will throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation. For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Taking a shot for Samuel. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a... And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Two teams that met back in Super Bowl 37 in San Diego. The Bucs and Raiders are underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And incomplete to open things up.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Play fake. Mayfield. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 77 yards. And the Buccaneers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check, smash. Here we go, set. Hey, Fred. Watch out now.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Watch it. Six. Mega.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Shot.
And now an audible here into something else.
Yellow, line. Hey, go steal.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Drill, 52. Ultra. Set.
A carry here for Laube. Powering his way forward. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A big chunk on the ground there. 27 yards.
Come on, 38. Let's go now. 43 rail. Yellow, zoom. Ultra. Go ultra. Cut.
They run. It's Tucker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker, a 22-yard scamper. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Check, dude. Ready. Hey, check, mega. Yellow, go. Set.
Here's a toss coming right. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5.
Pistol. Set. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37.
Real.
running out of the gun with White.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now back to the ground game with White.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Rashad White
Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Bucs are able to extend their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Black ultra. Hey, dude.
Ritter steps away to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I think he had eyes on that run the whole time. Good anticipation because it seemed to me he waited for the coverage to get drawn away and then had the easy scamper out of bounds to get the short yardage first down.
Smack, red. Ready.
Going play action. Ritter
steps away. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Ready.
on the ground. It's Laube. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great play there. 35 yards.
And the Raiders are back within a couple of the lead.
Strike. Check. Strike. Right. 97. Smack. Cut.
Here's a toss coming right. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Kings!
Here's Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. So nothing doing there, and it's second down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now a 2nd and 10.
Real.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
First down, here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. Boy, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter to throw it. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Oh, look at this play call. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot.
On play action, here's Ritter. Out to his left. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
On the handoff, it's Laube. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Rolling to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Check right. Here we go. Set. Check 2. Ready?
They'll run with Laube. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 92 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Let's go now. Right, 60. Ready, ready.
Again, it's Laube. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready. Green jack. Red cycle. Ready.
Ritter off the play fake. On the move to his left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On the double. Ready. Field black.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Mayer, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for...
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs will add to their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Set, ready. Blaster, 6. 6, Mega. Hey, green.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Black Ultra. Smash, red. Blue, go. Ready?
Ritter wants to throw it. A dump off for Abdullah.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On the ready?
Now 2nd and 4.
Check, huh?
Now Ritter. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here's Ritter. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Ritter. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. Here we go. Slide through. Set.
Here's Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
This is caught. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here's 1st and goal.
22 needle. Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly...
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. What a perfect day for football. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
As his man, it's Corley. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd and 2, Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Strike. Let's go. Check, smash.
They send a man in motion. Now the give to Laube. And this one doesn't go far. Nothing for them there. Maybe 1 yard. That's going to be fourth down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body drills. Body drills. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
On the set.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13.
Let's go now. Drill Grease. Hey, go steal.
Now Ritter. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Red. Ready?
They'll try with the wideout. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Ready. Check, huh?
It's Laube on the carry. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Ooh, yikes. That two-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt. Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Gibson now to return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. That's caught at the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets tie it up late in the first. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Putting a receiver in motion. Rodgers trying to throw for it. And this is caught in the end zone, so they got aggressive, and boy, did it work. They now lead 8-6. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Yellow, go.
They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's Laube on the carry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now Laube. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. It was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl. Bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Here we go, back. Field, black. Red, yellow. Set.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Cluster, 6. Go pink. Ready?
Ritter to throw. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. 6, 7. Cut.
Ritter. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Ritter setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. Now, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yeah, this. No.
Looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Red, 52, huge, yellow. Black ultra. Hey, blue. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Ready. Come on, 38. Come on, set.
Trying again, following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Jets lining up for another 2-point attempt.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Plant. Jump out.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now they'll try the extra point again. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's White on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Rail. Smash, ready. Cut.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Ready. 10 cycles. Set, ready.
Another try following the sack. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Ritter looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And he's into the end zone for two. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And no chance to return this one. For a touchback. First and 10.
Set punt. Hey, go field. Ready?
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Ritter. He's got the tight end Mayer. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Play action. It's Ritter. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
Here we go, set. 62 blaster. Go red.
In motion is Myers.
Right through. Set.
On first down, it's Ritter. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Right.
On second down, Ritter. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Ritter. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Check, man. Let's go. Hey, cross field. Cross, 10. Ready?
The first run for Alexander Madison. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Let's go now. Red, cycle. Ultra. Hut.
They go play action now. Ritter. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. So Ritter will bring them to the line for this 2-point attack. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Let the hot. Here we go.
Stroud gonna throw right away. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Raiders with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
Here we go.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Slot receiver headed right. They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. Still on the move. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Trey Tucker Touchdown, Vegas. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And great, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's... to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Robin. All right.
Stroud to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Hey, check mega. Set, ready. 22 needle. Steel, black. Red, yellow. Blaster, 6. Set, go.
They go play action with Ritter. That's going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Why, Tony? Ow, what's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Uno Mars. Ow, what's that?
Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he will score. Take Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Down.
In motion is Myers.
Steal. Check steal. Ready?
Off the fake. Here's Ritter. That's caught by Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
On play action, Ritter. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
Smash. Ready?
They'll toss this one out to Madison. And he'll get about 5.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
We'll set up the screen here with Dell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Here comes the jet sweep. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19 Texans.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 4th down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
52.
They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
38. Ready. Eagle blue. Claws red. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Strike. Slide through. Cut.
Now, faking the give. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. That one good for 26 yards.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
This is going to be a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set, ready. White. Hey, red. Hey, cross field. Set,
Ritter. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He will let this go deep downfield for Dell. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning .
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I seen that defense dog run. Shit, that was just insane.
Yeah, what?
I was talking to my viewers. Illegal move downfield. Appreciate it.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the
Downfall of running RPOs versus blitzes. Is that right? Well, that's what she said.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got it in. Complete.
Is that right? I'm still here. I'm still here.
And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, one word
for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it works. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. DJ Turner now to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 and the 26-yard line. On the ground, it's Tucker. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of
Before you talk about trying to make people quit, you should learn how to play run defense.
Really nice gain of 25 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. So from just across the midfield stripe.
That's what she said.
Going play action, Ritter. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
4 yards.
It's about following your block.
Going to take it to 4th down. Going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw it here, Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one, they need to go back to the drawing board.
I gained a yard, my guy.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Madison running left. Bulldozes past him.
No, sir.
Before he's brought down. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas 1st.
That's what she said.
Ritter off the play fake.
That's what she said.
And this will be well thrown. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now it's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Loudon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Nope.
2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Ritter to throw it. Mayer there to bring it in.
I'm in football country over here, Alabama.
Michael Mayer from 17 yards out. And the Raiders have cut the lead back down to 2. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. The Raiders
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. That's caught at the 2. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? No. Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they? Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to
Thank you.
work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the got his man complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. Escaping the pressure.
You roll out, man. I got Max Crosby.
2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. They do get a yard there, but
too easy.
Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Too easy.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left.
You're not going to make me quit playing like that.
Tied here in quarter number 2. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. But they'll start the drive here with an end around. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I gained yards, my guy. I'm good.
A carry here for Lowry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Lions now going to use the
Thanks for calling a timeout for me.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On the ground, it's Lowry. And he'll lose yardage here back at the 47. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter.
Double move beats match coverage.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Slamming match too much.
Their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Ritter down. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Steps away. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. And he'll send the tight end in motion here. Ritter back to throw. And he's caught driving for the goal line, but he's marked out short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. The frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On play action, here's Ritter. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Ritter with it after the play fake. This is caught by Tucker. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Water's so easy to beat.
Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. Tucker holds it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards for nothing.
Thanks for saying in that defense for me. You making this easy.
16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Alvin. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Ritter.
God. Thanks for playing under. Thanks for playing underneath for me.
And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Ritter will throw for it. Buying time to his left. And he'll get into the end zone.
He got wheels, my guy. Can't stay in quarters on him. If you're in match coverage, you're not going to be able to pursue the quarterback if I take off. I'm just letting you know.
Extra people or extra pressure. Maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccountable player.
And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Play action. It's gone. It's St. Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. Close to the 40. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Two yards still to go. Third down now. And he will have the first down before he gets banged up and returned pretty hard.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he takes a shot on the release.
Oh, bunch tight end. Too easy to defend, my guy. Oh, be creative.
They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing
Thank you.
and pushing it downfield.
Thank you.
To try and pick up bigger yardage.
Appreciate it.
Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he'll take this from
Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Too easy to defend that formation, man. Be creative. Try something else. Thank you.
The defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem.
Appreciate
the back
it.
helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pass taken in. He's big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Montgomery back to the ground.
Nice loop.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. Goff going to shift him around. They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they'll shift things around. Montgomery is in for the last touchdown.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
All right, right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Right, Sammy. Thank you. Too predictable.
Comeback plans. It is intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big.
Never underestimate your opponent, my guy.
The first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just
Thank
under
you.
40 seconds to go in the game.
Appreciate it.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to
I take that as a compliment.
if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. They run. It's Tucker. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter.
Thank you.
First down, going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now it's gone. Sliding out of the pocket. Now throwing on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
You know, Crosby has edge threat elite, so when you roll out to him, it causes pressure. They should throw the ball bad.
They'll come up now on second down. That's caught. It's Sam Hood. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him.
And he can't get a throw.
Man, you're not going to pick it up in that bunch, bro.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag.
Illegal man downfield. Cannot run RPOs against the blitz, my guy. Told you this in the first quarter. Thank you.
Here's Ritter.
Get good.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this
this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this
I
one
fucked your girlfriend last
officially out
night.
of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They could have
Appreciate
picked
it.
up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
3, 2, 1.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Why are you still in punch that in, bro? It's not working for you. It's not working for you. Why would you stay in something that's not working? I don't even want that.
Incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
Got them haymakers. Ooh. Take them to the south. So now we throw them balls. Came in with that.
Traveled east, but they got the job done.
Talking crazy, man. He's like he's gonna make me quit.
Your body time and your body clock different.
Thought he was gonna have the Lions overrated ass team.
3 hours.
Thinking he was gonna beat me just because he had the Lions. Come on now.
When it's time to play. A lot of teams
I like that they added those new plays though. That blitz, it's nice.
So guys get used to
like it's hard to pick up, bunch sets. That's one thing I noticed about it.
Our trainer Tim
He was talking crazy, bro.
Every piece of information we gather.
So I just talked crazy right back to him. Took it as like he was complimenting me, bro. I wish I could turn on what they were saying, but they be blocking sounds and shit out.
And our entire crew will catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Shit. Yeah, we held Montgomery down. We held Gibbs down. Well, Gibbs only had 16. Tucker balled out. But they couldn't get everybody involved, man. It was one of them games where you play them top tier teams, right? You just gotta control the clock, man. You can't sit there and go pound for pound with them. Because eventually, you know how the game goes when you try to run the score up. So we just ran the clock, got the lead, ran the clock. Reading wise, because bullshit like this starts to happen. So that's what forced me to switch off to that blitz. Oh, he was heated after that. I'm also going to show y'all something that I found out for these a couple of these plays that I've been doing these last 2 games. Forcing a switch off on the defense to clear out your reads. There's a couple of things that I was liking out of that PA boot. She was me. She was me. Not even mid. She was like medium rare. She wasn't there. I fucked him over there. Had him pass me. Started hitting Michael Mayer. There's a couple of plays I'm trying to remember which one it was. I feel like he got built out with that shit. Couldn't get back there fast enough. Fourth and forever. Got him with the match beater. Nah, I don't do that to everybody. I only do that like if they virgin. Like I'm not gonna eat someone that been around. And especially this day and age, bro. They got a body count. They young. Ooh. It's hard to find them now, bro. I wouldn't tell my best friend to do that. So this is the adjustment that I use out of that PA boot. Instead of running the underneath lead, I end up putting him in a flat so I can quick pencil. Easy yards, tough to defend. Started hitting with different variants off of that. Hit them with the fake and then cancel. Yeah, but it's 2024, bro. Like, you don't want to go down on anybody like that these days. They're risky, especially if they got a body count. You know they got a body count. You going down on them, bro. That's on you. You don't tell them what these people get into. You don't know what a body count is, bro? Like, how many dudes she fucked? It's like, they got a body count more than 2 is a negative. Not, I understand a bad, messed up relationship, but I'm not going out there, especially if you go on their social media and they dressed half naked. It's a wrap, bro. She for the streets. She done been around. Whew. Boy, that was a tough little game, bro. I would love to sit here and talk with you guys. But I need to take a break so that I can rejuvenate myself for the next stream in a few hours. I don't know what time it is. I don't have to go to work until tomorrow evening. So I'm probably going to do a late stream tonight for you guys. But before I go, I'm going to show you what we found today. I don't know what all those plays are. I need to go look at them. But I'm trying to get this single back bunch ace a little bit better, more competitive, more versatile. Obviously, I like to scheme off the end around, so that's play number 1. Now, the most important thing to do in anything under center is ID the mic. Okay? Default, you're going to be on a linebacker. You don't want to be on a linebacker. You want to be on the cell play. So the cell play is going to be right there. It's going to be the guard because the initial fake handoff is going to be to that gap. So the cell play right there. So the only people that I have to worry about on the blocks is the interior 1 tech on the left, the 6'9" tech over there on the edge. He's going to be the free rush. We'll let him through. And then you'll worry about the B gap defender linebacker. Okay. So if it's man, I just kind of leave it as is. If they're playing zone, and he just stays over there, then sometimes I will motion this tight end to the left. But as is, just with that ID, the blocking is so much better. Now, it's not like last year and the year before where you could damn near take the end around to the house, but it is significantly better in terms of blocking what's in front, so you can get 10, 15 yards consistently, and depending on if you get a block on that backside. So sometimes, like I said, you might have to motion that tight end. Right there, I probably shouldn't. I could. But sometimes they let you get away with it. But so obviously there's that play. Now I like to scheme off of that. One play that I like to use is this home split. Same thing. We just want ID right there. You ain't got to do anything special. As long as you make that ID, it changes the game completely. Like your blocks just pick up magically. Unless they do like a cross blitz or something, but then we'll go into the next play. I need to move that drive off. And I'll figure out what's the next play that I want to use. But that's the inside zone split. I prefer the zone split. Like you could use the slash fake end around, but it takes too long to develop. And sometimes, you know, you don't get user control fast enough to just get straight into the user control of the play. But and don't hold turbo if you're going through the line. That way you can kind of stick work with it. And always, again, you're paying attention to your guard. And like I said, the ID, the mic is the most important thing about running offense. Like double teams, I could care less about. ID, the mic is it's the bread and butter of what you're doing. Like I said, that part I don't understand why they got slower guys catching you. I don't know if that could be like a bug or what's going on. Maybe it's because I'm hitting turbo. I don't know. But we'll kind of play with it tomorrow and see. But the next play that I want to go over is the crack toss. Now, if you're hitting with that end around enough and you're going inside enough, 9 times out of 10, that's what they're going to be paying attention to. Again, do not use the default ID. Put that ID where that guard. Now, if the guard's kicking out, the center picks him up, okay? It makes your blocks so much better on toss runs. Okay? So now they have to worry about this being added. Because then you got to worry about left, right, middle. They can't really run commit on you. Okay? Because you got all 3 of your runs. Read it. Okay, I'm going to run toss. Pay attention. Okay, so that's center. Actually, let me try it this way. Look at that. Boom. That's how you run the crack toss. You don't see a lot of people running toss plays and kicks. The reason why is because they don't know how to use the ID, the mic feature, to make it effective. And if you combine them, you can really kind of get your opponent in a fit. And then be like, okay, I want to go inside. You might want to turn aggressive blocking on. I don't have the best sip.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Sometimes it's lucky, I guess.
Shot. 17. Hey, go steal.
But those are my staple runs that I like to use. Sometimes you can throw in a counter if you see that they're not, respecting your ability to run. Like if they're just coming out nickel and dime or, quarters or something, 3-man rushes. They don't have like a lot of guys in the box that is a immediate threat. They're playing like a match zone. Same thing, just this time ID where your run is actually going to. And follow your blocks. That's all you got to do. A lot of people don't teach this shit. Okay? It's ID. Take the default ID off. Put it right there where you're running the ball. You ain't got a double team or any of that. Look at that. ID going to take care of everything you need. Boom. You get blocks. Sometimes you get a good run. Sometimes you get, meh. But there's that. Now, again, what I want to kind of go back off of is this PA boom slide. There's a couple of ways you can run it. First thing you want to do is you want to take this tight end, put him in a flat. Second thing you want to do is you want to clear out. So this is one way that I run it. It's just to clear out for the tight end. And again, just make sure that you got your ID. You could actually ID right here on play action. Play action plays you can ID behind it. Then you roll out. Sometimes they just it's AI for you. You have the option of running it with your quarterback. Now, obviously, you'll need a mobile quarterback to run this type of offense. If you feel like you got a shot, sometimes you can just quick pass it. Cancel out, quick pass it. They keep dropping their safeties. And that's the main thing. You just put that flat right there. Now, let's say I see you as a third. I'm not going to worry about the third. I can put the little hitch flat concept right there. And then just kind of carry him vertical and then just read the hitch flat with the cancel. Get easy yards. Obviously, you probably want a more physical receiver to make that. Somebody that's got better hands. You don't want to put a small receiver in that situation. And then the last, you can set up, just do it like this. With the tight end, don't matter. Sometimes the tight end gets a better animation. They're not going to give it to me in practice mode, though. That's one thing I noticed. Like something I might find success with in a game doesn't necessarily work in practice mode. There we go. That dig right behind it. But I'm gonna chill out for a second, watch it, get something to eat, give me something to snack on or something. And be back in a few hours. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And then we'll kind of go over the defense when I get back. I was intrigued by that cover zero. I'm gonna get a list of all of the ones that they added, and then I'll kind of go over it. All right.